Jean School at this very special occasion. Mr. Manabe, I'm very proud you are here to tell us today about Japan Blue and the history and your story, together with your son, who is also here. We also have Mr. Ben Naps from the Erasmus University here. He will also say something today. This is unfortunately not the whole Jean School, because 20 of our students are in Italy today to do some finishing on pens they were making. So they couldn't be here, unfortunately. But we are very happy to have these students here. I would like to...
Okay, thank you. My name is Ben Rups. I'm from the Erasmus University, and I'm doing research into fashion and also into denim. And last month I was in Japan, in Kurashiki, and I was invited, amongst others, by Japan Blue to see the headquarters, and that was an amazing story. So today I'm very happy to introduce Mr. Manabe. He's the CEO of a very important Japanese denim company. They make the highest quality denim probably in the world. So I hope you enjoy his paper, and it's the first time that he will speak in English, do a presentation in English. So his son will help, forgive him, but I'm for sure, he told me already a few things in Japan, he showed me a few things, and I was impressed. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, the floor is yours.
Hello. I am Mr. Manabe. How are you? I am very happy to be here. I come from Japan, Kojima town of Classic City. I am president of Japan Blue Company. Maybe you know the brown Momotaro jeans and Japan Blue jeans. Yeah. Today I'm going to talk about my denim story and about Kojima is jean city in Japan, like Amsterdam. I also talk about my passion for the Japan Blue. Japan is a traditional ancient Japanese color. In many old paintings like ukiyo-e, you can see the beautiful indigo blue. She is Mrs. Kennedy, the ambassador of America in Japan with the ceremony Obama. She is wearing Japan blue color, a dress for an important ceremony in Japan. I love jeans like you do. I love indigo blue like you do. Okay, let's talk about from my story. I usually lots of pictures because it is my first time to do presentation in a foreign language. I am very happy and very nervous. If you have a question, I welcome at any time. That's good, eh? Okay, I will show you my story. I did many jobs in my life. Here it's written the job I did so far. They are quite a lot. It is really like fairy tale. I was working as a government employee of Classic City. In 1974, I was 20 years old as a government employee. I was working as a gardener for 2 years with your father, my father. I look my gardening skill works well. Even today, I did a traditional New Year decoration at the entrance hall of the company. I was also cafe owner for 3 years. In 1979, I was 25. In 1983, he was 30. I was 30. I worked at transportation company from early morning 6 a.m. That was tough. I also worked a construction site like this. I worked as a factory worker for Mitsubishi Automobile during night time. I didn't know. I entered textile company. This is part of the party of the company. I performed as a singer. Yeah, like a bit strange. I love drawing since my childhood. This is a sketch for Japanese bonsai. Miniature bonsai. This is oil painting, self-taught, and I drew whenever when inspiration comes. I also practice in drawing. In 2009, participate Premier Vision in Paris, wearing traditional costume of Japanese monk. It caught their attention. It was not bad sensation. In the center of Paris, Japanese samurai.
It's a worker wear.
Yeah. In the event of Root Den in Classic City, I am wearing Den patched kimono or patched kimono. The president of Osaka Fashion School is by my side. The Girl Festival on 3 March in Kojima with the mayor of Classic City and Jean. Mascot character of Kojima Town. Kojima Jean Street award for unique town revitalization achievement by Okayama Prefecture. My senpai, the manager of the Rakuten professional baseball team, Mr. Hoshino, and my Momotaro jeans was also sponsored. At Classic International Triathlon Festival in Kojima area with the mayor of Classic City. Writing Denim Festival in Kojima with an editor-in-chief, the mayor, our town staff. Dinner reception at the Embassy of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire. My gift to the ambassador was my natural indigo drawing. Kojima Jean Street project started in 2010. It is town revitalizing initiative. The left back and the white picture show good old day. The right picture are from recent before Kojima Jean Street. Now in Kojima Jean Street, there are newly 30 shops open. Our project is gaining a very positive effect. This road, Kojima Jean Street, is painting in denim color. Of course, we don't forget service. A taxi company in Kojima equipped with special Jean taxi. During weekend, Jean's bus runs through Classic City. At Kojima, really, railway station, Jean's flat pants. The ticket counter is also in denim. Decorate coin lock.
Wow.
One of the town decorated in Jean. In future, Kojima Station will be called Jean Station. I'm working on. This is of the ongoing new plan. A big picture of the Jean will be painted on the side of the station. Elevator decoration. From 2013, we start Jean's sommelier certification. We have 500 to 1,000 guarded dates every year. The award ceremony of success candidate official certification and the official badge are given for each. A manga, Japanese comic, for kids to introduce denim culture of Kojima area. A special program with Momotaro Jean's decoration in Okayama. 6th edition of denim of Hina, traditional Japanese doll in denim. I am also president of the community. Denim Hina contest. Denim Hina festival is the mayor of the Classic City and the kids in town. Just a moment. With the mayor of the Classic City at the festival of Denim Hina. This is about 1 month ago on 20 February 2015. Japan Blue. Founded 1992, realized an excellent denim and the beautiful Japan Blue color. This is the main building of the Japan Blue company. The main building is situated by the sea, beautiful. At the next of the building, there was a school for sailors. This ship remaining monument of the school. We started our business for textile, especially denim. One of our warehouse here inside the textile stocks. The number of 3,000 to 5,000 were clothes are always stocked and dispatched from here. Here on the second floor of the main building, more than 1,000 denim textiles are displayed. A planning session frequent and always animate with many young staff. In Tokyo, we do more than 2 exhibitions in every year. In awards, we participate frequently in various international textile exhibitions. Momotaro jeans and Japan blue jeans luxury participates in international exhibition abroad several times in a year. This is denim knee shop in Amsterdam. This is the main shop of Japan blue jeans in Kojima. From outside view, we reformed an old traditional Japanese house into our shop. From just a moment. This is Japanese Dhamma. From 2013, we launched our new brand, So Live, for those who love indigo colors. This one of the decoration of the shop looks. Our special Toyota powered rooms. We have 10 rooms and also other 50 rooms in collaborating factory. A veteran, artisan, and young trainees work together. One sewing factory is a light laboratory with 5 to 10 workers. We also give order to collaborating factories. With the mayor of Clash City in our sewing factory. Our original hand-weaving room. This is a true traditional style. Perhaps only our company weaves their textile by this way in the world. My origin, Japanese indigo dye. Our symbol, character, Momotaro and Collectron. I will talk about revolution agent. It is my passion. My dream was reproducing ancient Japan blue color for jeans. My dream was repression. Jeans in international and modern. Japan blue color is a part art history. So this respect for traditional culture at the same time. This is modern interpretation of the traditional culture. We can go beyond story, history. Is it very romantic? Blue is a dream color for me. As I involved with the world of indigo blue color, I began to collect antique clothes. This Japan antique clothes. Wow. more than 100 years ago. Wow. The cover of the like that. Japan blue idea color. Japan blue idea color.
It's more
It's
green.
inspiring
It's
color.
more green color. Green color. It's Japanese color.
Okay, take it. I also collect other antique clothes, various weaving methods. In my laboratory, every day I research mystery of indigo blue. To make natural dye, we even created farmers. Eye is living, you have to care every day. Dried leaves. For me, indigo dye is special. It is the basis of everything. This is the sukubumo made of dried indigo leaves. It enables long conservation. When you involve in the dyeing process, it will make up your heart and pretty. It is like Zen. Your soul becomes pure. Dyeing. My hand because like this. I love this natural indigo color. I love human touch. The labor is tough, but strangely, you feel no stress. Your mind remains pure. I am moved every time by the beauty of its color when I look at the color fabric in work. Natural indigo.
Handwoven.
Handwoven.
It's material.
I look of the handmade denim of beautiful dye yarn also moves my heart. Various instruments are used for creating design patterns. Dyeing the working process for me, it is also an art. When I obtain a good color, I want to color many objects. They are part of my works. Indigo idea, textile idea, natural indigo color. I have a lot of Japanese old pattern paper, old Japan paper.
Which is crafted by hand.
Today they are screen type. Handmade.
It's all handmade.
Handmade.
Around 100 years ago. People used
It's
this.
a kimono.
It's also the color of the pattern of the kimono.
I have a good collection of the old books to study. And innovate Japanese traditional culture and industry. I will talk about our brands, Momotaro jeans and Japan Blue jeans. We care for quality from cotton, selection to the final inspection, you can say it's a Japan Blue 40. Let's see. Today, usually, I'm in denim laboratory alone. Japan Blue denim, my pleasure. Sometimes I think and plan new denim colors, textile, products alone. Selection of cotton, style of the yarn, my thinker has to end. I developed new indigo colors through many expensive experiments. Japan Blue denim, 1995.
My first shirt. It's the first
First
lookbook
time.
which he made. He's just starting business with this just for textile.
Today, fortunately, Montaro jeans and Japan Blue jeans receive good reputation not only in Japan, also in abroad. This photo was taken in denim shop in Amsterdam. He was the first customer who purchased our jeans in Amsterdam. From November 2014, we launched a new Japan Blue jeans made of Cote d'Ivoire cotton. This is a new and excellent quality cotton. We do also campaign for sustainability. 1% of this sales are to be donated Republic of Cote d'Ivoire. Cotton. Montaro jeans, Japan Blue jeans, fountains, what? 2600. Design planning team of Toyota Automobile Group comes to learn our way of manufacturing products. They try to learn Japanese traditional way of creation for making their cars that are really cool attitude. We are also welcoming international internship. Oh, this is Mr. Omar's He was the first student from Jean school.
Baby face.
Omar, sorry. Omar Patan.
Fashion boy.
Fashion show. Omar! Omar, stop! Yeah.
Muy boy.
This part of the other intern student from France. Last year, we handled Ambassador de France as the guest of Class City. I accompanied those intern students. The mayor of Class City was also present. There are 4 to 5 fashion schools in near distance. Many students learn there. Japanese in school. No, in school. Fashion school is This festival for international collaboration and friendship between JEAN and Kojima in Clash City. The speech of the mayor of Clash City in the opening ceremony and the artistic performance of a calligrapher. He's my good friend. Yeah.
Very calligrapher.
My speech in the opening ceremony above is a calligraphy work written Indigo Road. Indigo Road. With Mrs. Kageyama, she is the president of Okayama Association in Paris. Special cuisine prepared by chef in Clash City for the ceremony. It was just delicious. We supplied our denim textiles to fashion school students for the fashion show.
That is all our textile, which we
Fashion school students participated in the fashion show during the event in front of Namako Wall. Traditional wall designed in Clash City. Fashion show chic. Participating students worked with the denim costume they created in front of the Ohara Museum in Clash City, one of the most famous museums in Japan. Every year in April, we do this intense denim festival, collaborating with the famous fashion magazine Lightning. We have 118,000 visitors in 2 days. Stage show.
It's a contest.
Jean. The year in 2015, we do this denim festival time. I believe everything is art, fashion, music, sea, island, town itself. This year, we do host edition of Kojima Blue International Art Festival. Kojima Blue International Art Festival.
New festival which we started.
Because inside and the old station near Kojima Jean Street, the station is not used anymore, but it has very good charm. Artists love this place. Then tapestry. In a spacious public square, we had a teepee tent made of denim textiles. Teepee. Children in our town also participate and decorate Kojima in denim. Lots of media come to report about denim-related activities. Japan Blue, Kojima Jean Street. Recent visit of the ambassador of the Republic, Kojima, to our weaving factory. Kojima is the sea thousands of small islands and to the Seto Long Bridge. Omar.
There's thousands of islands between Kojima and
We have many fishing ports. As you may imagine, we have a very, very delicious seafood. But the deeds, what deeds? Kojima is a famous, delicious octopus. Sometimes octopus and dry this way. Also good for decoration. We have many Japanese temples and shrines. In Kojima, Omar?
Yeah.
Eat. In Kojima,
Delicious.
we have many good restaurants with economical price. This old sushi restaurant is loved by local people. You can eat delicious sushi lunch with restaurant €4. €4.
This is €4 for lunch and made by hand, like yeah.
Moreover,
It's very special place.
the Taisho
So good.
sushi master prepares sushi for you front of your eye.
Geef het erin.
Kojima is just wonderful place for them lovers and Japanese seafood lovers.
Zo lekker.
Ah,
こんな感じですか。
my slide and here. I hope you are enjoy. Before ending my presentation, I want to say what I feel most important. You know, when something I try to see as it, I try to accept as it without any prejudice. I don't care past glory, future is important. Wherever I go, whatever I see, whoever I meet, I start from this concept and I trust my feeling. How create products such a passion, your heart is very important. Or as you are saw in the slide, I did many things in my life. Some people might think it's a very strange and waste of the time. But the variety of my expedition so far become the base of my creativity. Variety of instant interest and fantasy make you very rich and unique. Thus, you can produce your original works. The important thing, happiness. You are feeling happy, you can create something good. I will keep going, dedicating my life for them. Indigo, blue and happiness. Now, my strong interest is the development of the Kojima town in Classic City. Kojima is a JEAN city in Japan. JEAN product only is not enough for good business. I feel responsible. Therefore, it is my big pleasure and happiness that I can collaborate with Amsterdam in the name of the JEAN, especially with very talented young students, like you of the JEAN school. So let's work internationally, both Japan and Amsterdam, for a bridal blue. Thank you. Today, I am very happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madden, for your wonderful speech and very inspiring and very personal. It was an amazing presentation, I must say. I mean, I know this is very difficult for you for the first time, and it's amazing. And I think everybody understood what you were saying. And you have beautiful pictures, and it's amazing the richness of your life. It's unbelievable. I think there will be a lot of questions. Make it personal as well, I would say. Ask your personal questions.
Yeah. Any question? Yes. We have a little bit so time.
Yeah. Can we ask some questions?
Yeah.
Sure. No problem.
You have any questions?
mag gewoon een persoonlijke vraag zijn, jongens. Stel een vraag.
Yes, any.
I think they.
There is a question.
You? Yeah.
Yes. How does Amsterdam, and if so, influence Japan Blue in any way?
Amsterdam.
Maybe ceramics, like a blue instead of the blue.
Well, the industry or the market, does it influence your market or your branding or anything?
アムステルダムの街がジャパンブルーにとってこうインスピレーションになったり、マーケットとかにこう影響したりとかそういうことってある。
アムステルダムはやっぱり世界の中心と考えて、しかもデニムのテーマに考えて、だから非常に大切なところ、興味があり、非常に好きだと。
So far, we have the shop like a Tenudu. So it's just we think that the collaboration is now just started. Amsterdam is the center of the business in Europe. Denim business is very popular in Amsterdam. So it's we are just the beginning of our collaboration.
So you like to become more connected and invested in Amsterdam?
Yes, of course.
Right.
It was a really inspiring presentation. Thank you very much. When did you decide to choose for denim? When did you think like, okay, denim is gonna be the thing that I will do for the rest of my life?
パキスタンに入ってからだから、まあ、
1986, 7.
But why?
なんでですか？
それはテキスタイルを仕事にしながら開発をしながらでいろんなテキスタイルを扱えるからやはり普遍というか変わるもの。
At the time, he was textile agents and also researching how he can
で
make
この岡山の産地が強い
vintage material.
Yeah.
And then he found the Okayama is a place
で世界一になれる
where
可能性があ
the
る。
denim born
Yeah,
in Japan. So he tried to make
develop it.
yeah, local factory to build up something special vintage denim, which
30歳超えてからですね。
そうですね。
He was over 30 years old
Around,
in the
yeah.
textile company. He's very artistic, so he was really in love with the indigo blue. So it's,
Yeah.
sometimes he said his heart was dyed in indigo blue when he was 30 years old.
Okay.
Passion.
いつもいろんなこと考えて、いつもいろんなこと考えて、いつもいろんなこと考えて、まあこういうこの木の表情をなんとか
It's
デ
like
ニム
at this moment he see the surface of the table is very beautiful, so he might think that
一緒になんか
combined with
thinking
the
something
became a pattern.
いろんなものを考えて。
When he sees something, he says, wow, it's so fantastic, it's beautiful, so he thinks many things. He knows very well.
yeah. And yes.
Where will be Japan will be over 10 years? In 10 years, where do you see?
10年後のジャパンブルーどういうふうになっていきましょうか。
まずデニム テキスタイルはやはり世界の中心となるのが目標です。テキスタイルの中心となるいわゆる世界に発信するのがジャパンデニー。
The main purpose, objective is that becomes
であとは
the central role of producing textile in the world.
もっとたくさんの方々に広がっていく。で、アムステルダムに大きなジャパンブルーのカンパニーが出て。
He's dreaming about in Amsterdam. He's going to make the big Japan Blue
company in Amsterdam. Then all of you are working.
How did you start your company? How much money did you have initially?
そう、最初スタートした時はいくらの資産というか、それで
資本金は1000万。
まあ、around 70,000 euro. 5,000.
That's not much.
No, not much.
Okay, very good. So you started from scratch actually.
最初は結構地道にスタートしたって感じですね。
いや、僕はもうすごいこうプレゼンテーション記事を作るのがすごかったからいっぱいもうハウスがいっぱいいて。
And how many staff does the company have now?
Actually, he was started from the business, but he was a very good businessman for selling textiles. So he has lots of customers who want to buy the textile. So it's just 最初一人です。
一人だったんですか。
最初 he started by alone the company.
Yeah.
Then four people. It's just a small. Started small, but he is very passionate and he's good at selling textiles. So, and he was very lucky, I think. Yeah.
いろんな職をやってるから一人負けないという自信があった。
He did many kind of jobs as you saw in slides, so he has confidence. Yeah, he can do it. He worked at the construction sites. He did many things, so he has guts, no? And his science is very tough. In Indonesia, he has very tough life.
How many hours a night do you sleep? Actually, if I see all the activities.
7時間ぐらい寝てる。寝ることもあるし。
Usually 7 hours, but sometimes 3 hours. If the plane is spinning, like never stop. So.
Wow. Were there many competitors when he started with his
始めた時って競合とかいたんですか？始めた時は競合とかたくさん競合されてる。He has many competitors.
was it hard to but
ビジネスはライバルがおるからいいねん。
But in business, you need rivals.
to be sharp?
That's very important to have rivals. So you have to welcome rivals.
But when he just started, was it really hard for him to get into the business?
Yes,
It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. But also he was tough.
Now he's one of the biggest of Japan, right?
今では日本では最も成功したジーンズ会社の一つではありますよね。
もう少し頑張らない。
He never said the best.
Yeah.
For us, it's good.
Yeah, but he tried.
The inspiration for the brand, does it come from Japanese history or US vintage wear, or where does it come from primarily?
インスピレーションどこから？
アメリカのヴィンテージから来たのか、日本の歴史から来たのか、どこから来たのか。
それは
モータロジーンズとか。
モータロジーンズ。まあヴィンテージ、アメリカのヴィンテージというのが一つあるね、根底に。それとブランドネームとかいうのはやはり、
Basis from American vintage.
ただ単にかっこいいブランドじゃなくて、普遍的なもうブランドにしたい。かっこ悪くても普遍的なものにしたい。
He has a great respect for the vintage and jeans culture, but also he wants to create something that never change in the mode, the trend.
だからまあ例えばリーバイスが、例えば1950年ぐらいのまあ古着があったとしたら、1900年頃のコットンの畑はどうだったの？どんなコットンが生まれたの？ところを考えたり、その頃のリーバイは良かった。だからその頃の畑はどうだった？そういうまあコットンのブレンドを考えたり、人も考えたり。
when he touched the vintage jeans such as Levi's made in 1905, he think about what kind of cotton they were using. This is very quality. This is good quality of jeans. So he care for the good quality.
About the quality, how did he get to Cote d'Ivoire before Cote
d'Ivoireにはなんかどういうふうに？
コートジボワールの、ジンバブエというコットンをすごい世界に広めていった。
Do you know the Momotaro jeans used Zimbabwe cotton?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe cotton.
How the connection to Africa, but most of the times they go.
で、コートジボワールのコットンは、フランスは一生懸命こう、経済を成長させて、コットンもたくさん作ってた時代もあったんだけども、途中で内戦でダメになった。で、よくそのコットンを見ると、すごいナチュラル。まだジーンズにまだ使われてない。で、このナチュラルっていうと、ちょっときなりっぽい色。これ非常に気に入った。
Yes, talking about the Cote d'Ivoire cotton, because African cotton is very good quality. The Cote d'Ivoire is once they have some very good activity in cotton producing activity, but the civil war destroys the whole cotton process.
これは昔リーバイスが一時麻の糸でソーインした時があったんです。それを再現しようと思って麻の糸で麻百科で縫い糸を作ってる。
They reproduce in the cotton. They hand-pick cotton. Okay. It's a very good quality, and he get the information from some source. He has some kind of source, no?
Last question: which cities are still safe in Cote d'Ivoire? Which cities are still like delivering the good cotton?
コートジボワールのコットンで良いクオリティのはどの町で輸出とか取り扱ってるんでしょうか。
アビジャンだけど、いろんな農業をしてるチームがあるんだ。で、一度内戦でもうバタバタになったから再構築していける。それと今並行してやってるから。で、コットンを取れるのは中から上の北の方のブルキナファソもそうだけども、コートジボワールの中部から北部この辺りがコットンの畑。
In Cote d'Ivoire, the north part of Cote d'Ivoire, they produce a good quality of cottons, but the center is Abidjan, the center city. So, the contact person, and we can go together.
I would love to. And after he can go with me to Morocco.
Morocco after.
Yeah, originally.
モロッコはデニムの工場社長友達がいるんだけど。
Denim Morocco small. Me later Morocco denim big.
You're from Morocco?
Originally, yeah.
もともとモロッコ出身で、he had some friends in Morocco.
もうぜひ来たらいいよって呼んでくるんだけども。でもアイデアだけ取らせる。アイデアだけ。
Do you also have a problem with counterfeiting, with the copying of your brands in Asia?
品というかそういうものをコピーとかでなんか困ってることとかってありますか？
いや別にないです。もうそういうものはあんまり考えない。
He said he don't care.
That's a good attitude.
We'll protect. Cyber protect.
I think we all like to know how we can apply for the international internship, or how we can apply. That's the question everybody wants to know.
インターンシップに興味あるんですけど、
何が必要か。
何が必要かっていうか、何が必要ですかね、インターンシップ。
それはね、やっぱり言葉も大事だけど、やっぱりすごい興味、そういうのが一番何でも高級しようという。
The most important thing is having an interest, the passion. Maybe it is a basis for a good internship. Also, maybe the Japanese language skill a little bit.
例えば何もできないけどもシャットルを少し掃除を手伝うとかね、いうのもいいと思うし。
Cleaning up the shuttles.
環境に自分を置いて一緒に飯ご飯を食べたり、一緒に仕事作業をしたり。いろんなものを見たりということが必要かな。
he believes in activities, the working together. So you have when you have passion, even if you don't understand the Japanese language, you can work together.
You know, yeah.
Yes, this is very important.
毎日お寿司を食べてもいいしね。毎日お寿司を。
You can eat sushi together. That's very important, creating the
焼肉。
いや、そうそうそう。あとはダメですね。
みんなごさしてほしいって思ってますから。
いやまあそういうふうにこう交流が少しずつできてくれば、日本の学生も来たい。みんなも向こうへ行きたい。そういう交流をまあここでねハウス財団でね、どんどんつないでいってもらえば。
If we have lots of intern students from Amsterdam, he believes that many Japanese students want to go to Amsterdam to study denim culture.
So,
It's a good way of
exchange.
Maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
Exchange.
No problem.
And as you probably know, Japan and the Netherlands have a very old tradition. I mean, actually, the only foreign language in the 17th century Japanese people spoke was Dutch. So there is a very old tie. Thank you very much. I think this was wonderful. And I give the floor to.
Well, I would like to thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Not only by your hard work, because that's obvious. You have been working hard in your life. You're also, like an artist, you have a very creative mind. And also what I think is very impressive is that you also said that it's important to have a quiet mind and a quiet heart. And I think that's very important also for the students to learn something in their life. I'm happy Omar has been with you in Japan Blue. I hope we will have new students and we will have to talk about exchange students because I would really like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please feel free
to
take something to drink and maybe have a little talk. I don't know when
we have a little time, so
yeah.
you can also see.